Good morning. Let's get our bands out, and we'll start with our dyna bands. Arms overhead. Look, I got all these tools. Arms overhead with the dyna band, and we'll pull down with our exhales. Good morning. Hello, bodies. We're letting these little shoulders wake up. The neck is easy. Letting the hands wake up. Knees are soft but long. And exhale. Now, because the arms are overhead, we're going to make sure the low back doesn't get any more inward curve than usual. And out. And out. And out. And exhale. Looking good. Let's do a few more here. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now take the band behind us. We're going to place the palms facing up. We're going to push out and around. Exhale out and around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good morning. 8, 9, 10, go the other way. 1, waking up the triceps. 2, the shoulders, the chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now take the arms in front, palms up. Elbows glued, and just open up 15 times. Neck is soft, wrists are flat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Turn the hands over. Pull like that as a hand to the walls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now take a moment, roll the shoulders 5 times. And then take your hands down each end and step on the band with both feet. Bend both elbows like in a bicep curl. Lower, and keep your elbows close to your rib cage, Jean. Closer. There you go. That's it. Knees soft. 4, 5. You should feel the front of the top of the arm. 6, the shoulders are open. 7, the head is tall, the crown is tall. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now let that go. Take one hand behind you, or like you're patting yourself on the back. Take one hand low, and we're going to push up. I'm going to tilt my screen up a little bit, but it's going to be 15, 2, 3, knees soft, 4. Make sure the ribs are down a little bit so your back isn't any more inwardly curved. 6 than it needs to be. 7, make sure you're not leaning over to that bottom arm. 8, exhale. 9, 10, 11, 12. Feel the back of that upper arm getting strong. That's really important to get out of low chairs. If you fall, that muscle is often the catcher. Take this one up, and let's go this arm down and push up. Back of the arm, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, good. 13, 14, and 15. Now take the band underneath the feet, hands face you. So you're going to be standing in the middle, both equal bands. Pull up. I'll pause for a moment. Good, and then lower. Pull up. Good, and the elbows do go wide on this one. 3, let the wrist go along for the ride. 4, so they don't hurt. They're not getting any unusual angles. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now let one handle down or one hand down. Move the band out a little bit. This arm is going to go out like a T. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, neck is soft. 9, knees are soft. 10, let's take 5 more. 11, you're trying to stay upright in your body, so there's a little tone in your core when you do that. 13, good. 14, 15, switch it up, step on that band, take the other heel, neck is soft, go out. 15, where you let the arm go to about shoulder height. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Switch that foot, switch the hand, front raise. We're still working on the shoulders. 2, neck is soft. 3, wrist is neutral. 4, 5, right here. 6, 7, keep the body square. Good. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch it up. And press forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we're going to use this for a stretch. Take your band wide enough that you can take it behind you, in front, and behind, and in front. Let's add the breath. Inhale up. Good. Inhale. Good. Feels so good. Now you're going to find a place that feels like a shoulder or chest stretch. Hold. 5, 4. This is so good for posture. So from the side, my hands are behind me. It's like I've walked through a door and I caught my hands on it. Let the arms down. And let's do another one. I had to walk my hands in closer because I need more stretch intensity. My shoulders have opened up, so if you have to, that's great. 4. Lower, and let's find one more place. Anything's going to be good. They all need opening. 5. And 1. All right, take a sip if you need to. We're going to grab some weights that we can do biceps too. Heavier weight is probably good. 5 to 12 pounds. We'll go. Exhale up. 2. But the good news is you can always change the weight. So let's say you're doing a handful of these and you need to change it to another one. It's called a drop set, just to keep going. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good. Just bending the elbows. 9. And you can just do the bicep curl if you want, Jean. 10, the lower part. 11. 12. 13, just the lower part, just bending the elbows. 14, palms towards the shoulders. 1 more. Yeah, that's it. And lower those down. Let's take a moment, lower those down safely. And it's almost like you're drying clothes in the wind. 5, arm sways, or 5 sets. 4, 3, 2, and now we're going to do a lateral raise, which is like an T. So probably anywhere, this is a lighter weight, probably anywhere from 3 to 10 maybe, or 3 to 8. And you're going to take an inhale and go out like a letter T. Good. Out like a letter T. You can see the hands in your peripheral. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Lower that down. And just take a little half moon stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now 1 interlaced finger position and lift. 5, neck is soft. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take upright row. So probably a heavier weight, kind of like you did with your biceps. I'd say anywhere from 5 to 12 or 15, Rick, if you're doing heavier. So it's up 1, but it is a shorter lever because we're bending our elbows too. It's shoulders and biceps. 3, 4, and it's okay if you need to change weights halfway. That's good too. 5, you're doing what you need for you. 6, good. 7, and Jean, just keep your elbows higher than your wrist. Don't flip your wrist up. Yeah. 9, there you go. 10, good, keep going. 11, neck is soft, you can move it every now and then. 12, good, knees are soft, you can just softly bounce and just make sure they're soft. Low back is not inwardly curved more than usual. 1 more. It's just a neutral inward curve. Now lower that down and take an arm across and then act like you're drawing a circle with your wrist. 5 one way and 5 the other. Now go to the other side, arm across, 5, and 5. Very good. Now we're gonna take a smaller weight to go front raise. So I'd say anywhere between 3 and 8. Hands front, palms towards your thighs. Yep, that's it. So out like a mummy or like Frankenstein. 2, neck is soft though, it's the shoulders. 3, 4, and I'm not leaning back to make this happen. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Lower these down with care. Good. And we'll take a little interlaced finger position. 5, 4, 3, 2. And now if you need a sip, grab a sip. We're going to do a tricep behind our head at elbow extension. Take 2 smaller weights or 1 heavier one. So 2 3s, 2 4s, 2 5s, or you could take a 10 or an 8. And I'll show you what I mean. You can take them behind you. There you go. Exhale, push up. So this is, you could make it work with 1 heavier weight that both hands are holding on to, or 2 smaller weights. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Lower that down. Take those weights down for a moment. We'll go up and over. And if you want to add on the foot crossing here, half moon, and a little rotation, just kind of make it a dynamic stretch. 5. This helps with posture, shoulders, back. Breath goes to that rib cage, so it helps with breathing and energy, which is mood. And up onto the other side. You can cross your foot. That adds that whole lateral chain. Up and over. 5. Good. Inhaling. And letting that go. Now this is going to be an overhead press, so it's going to look like this. So it's a much lighter weight. I'd say anywhere from 3 to 6 pounds in each. You're going to put your hands like there's a shelf here. You can push up. Good, and then bend. Now you can also do this seated in a chair if you need to, if you need a little bit more support. 3. Good. 4. 5. Nice. 6. 7. 8. 9. Now, if you can, do 5 more. 11, if you need to rest, that's okay. And then come back when you can. 12, or just use your arms. 13, good, neck is soft. 14, I like the controlled on the way down, good. 15, lower those down. Take a moment. And we'll take a hand to the elbow and reach it back. And that's more of a tricep, but there's going to be some back. Inhale. And lean away from that arm you're stretching. 5. You can add a little rotation. Forward and down, up and down. Inhale. Now go to the other side. Pat yourself on the back. Nice. I like that sway, that arm sway in between too. And a little lean. Inhale. And exhale. Let that go. And let's just take one-footed balance. So take a foot up. This is just going to be really to strengthen the glute medius in balance. And we'll just sort of break this up. Let an arm go up. Let the arms go up and hold. Ten more seconds. Let your hands touch and bring it down. Lower that foot. Very good. Lift and spread your toes. Other side. Just going to take a 30 count balance. Letting his hands come together. Good. All right, now we're going to leave the feet underneath and we're going to go up with our heels and then lower down. So calf raises. I'm just going to touch a little bit of the legs. We do a lot during our week, but just touching. 4, 5, knees are soft. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now a traditional squat, so sort of like a chair squat. I'm going to turn to my side so you can see. Booty back and then stand. Booty back and then stand. Booty back, stand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now a wide squat. You're going to be feet a little wider and we're going to go, let's open up the arms. Sit down and then stand. Sit down, heels heavy, stand. Sit down, heels heavy, knees go with the second toe. 4, 5, 6, inner thighs, hips a little bit more. 7, then that last chair squat. 8, 9, and 10. Now take this roller or a wall, one-legged calf raise, take one foot behind the other, go up slowly and lower with control. Let me get out of the way of the weights. Go up slowly, lower with control, but really don't even rest your heel on the floor, don't even touch. 10 on each side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other foot. Lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that was single calf raises, and here's the next one. So I'm going to show you from the side. You remember how we went down and did a chair squat? That's your move. If you would like, you can take a one-footed chair squat. You're gonna sit with one foot. So one foot's off the floor, you can rest, you can touch the fingers a little bit, but one foot's not doing this. Booty back, 3. And if you need to, do two-footed squats, 4, 5. So I'm touching a little when I need that balance, that's okay. 7, and because I'm also turning my head to look at you, but let me turn. 8, trying to do a one-legged balance, one-legged squat. Just go back to where your heel is heavy. 9, if I have to touch, it's okay. Use your roller or use a wall. Good, and then you're gonna do 10 on the other side. So I'll turn my angle so you can see different angles. 1 foot I can have hovering off the floor, I can have it on the toe, the toes can touch. Your knee needs to track with that second toe, your heel's heavy. Make sure your hip doesn't kick out. One-legged squat, 4. 5. Michelle, your dog got so excited all of a sudden. 6. Something's happening, Mom. 7. Good, and only go in a safe range of motion, but you can tell the difference. This will reveal some weaknesses. So we like to do single work. 9. And 10. Really good. All right, now we're gonna go down to the floor. Grab a sip if you need. Have all your toys nearby. And we're gonna do seated band work. Seated band work. Put your band around your feet and cross the ropes or the straps. Bend. Okay, I'm going to tilt my screen down just a little bit, but this is the essence. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, if you need more, you grab higher up on the band. I mean, you could even use 2 bands on these if you want. This is such a strong back pull. I like how you're practicing your posture, but you also feel your biceps too, your rear shoulders. 6, your lats. 7, I'm going to turn just a little. 8, you can breathe with your exhale, you pull. 13, 11, anything that works the back, we need it to counteract the day's activities. 5 more, we need that spinal bone density, we need those muscles to keep us upright for good posture. 5, keep breathing without holding your breath. 4, 3, chest and shoulders are open, good, Catherine. 2, now 1, grab your handles or the end of your bands and open up external rotation. You're going to keep your elbows in tight to your ribs. Your chest and shoulders are open. Exhale. Good. This is really good for bye. Have a good time. Bye. All right, 10 more. 9, good for posture. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to turn just so you can see me a little better on this one. You're going to almost make a reverse hugatry. Rear fly. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, pause a little bit at that hard part. 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I'll just kind of shake it out. I'm going to have us straighten our bands so they're no longer crossed. You're going to do a little knee bend, just like a fist height knee bend. Roll back. Bend your elbows while you have that ab crunch. Exhale. Exhale. Good. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Elbows higher if you need more. Up, up. You can lift your elbows off and just stay back, Jean. Just stay back in your torso. Yeah, don't come up and down. Now lift your arms if you want more intensity for your biceps. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come up. Now we're going to pull back. Lift up tall, pull back. You can hold your handles any way that's comfortable on your wrist. Good, you're real tall. Get really tall. Good. And exhale. You got it. Chest is open. I'm going to turn. Good. Your ear is in line with your shoulder from the side view. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take a little sip and a bound angle stretch just to sort of release tension. A little sip. And a bound angle to relieve tension. Good. The feet are together. Now just let go of any tightness in the inner thighs and the hips. But also you can let go of your neck or shoulders. So if you notice you tend to tighten up somewhere when you're lifting, this is a great chance to let it go. And 5, and 4, 3, 2, inhale. And then exhale and gently come up. Now we're going to take a chest press while we're lying on our back. So you're going to take 2 hand weights that are going to let you do a press. You're probably going to do a heavier weight here. We're stronger here. So I'm going to say anywhere from 5 to 20 pounds in each. And your feet are on the floor. That way your low back has a little extra protection. Your arms are going to be like a 90-degree bend, and your ends of your weights kiss. And then you slowly go out, and then you exhale. Kiss, inhale, and exhale. Now notice your shoulder blades, they're on the back. 3. Notice your ribs are on the back, on the mat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now take a full body stretch and just let that go. Stretch and release. We're going to be taking, it's almost like hug a tree, but it's a fly. Now this is a heavier weight too. Your feet are going to be on the floor. It might be slightly less than the one you just did, the chest press, but it could be anywhere from 3 to 15. You open up and then you close. Now 2 ends of your weight touch, both of your parallel touch. Inhale, open. Good. Elbows are wide. They're kind of like a big trees in front of you. And your hands do not touch the floor on this. And 6. And 7. And 8. Keep your ribs on the mat even when your arms are lowering. Exhale, 9. 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let that down. Take a full body stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna grab our rollers. So I'm gonna get the weights a little bit out of the way so the foam roller has room. We're gonna work on some abs. If you need to sit, grab it. I'm gonna move the screen back just because this is a longer view, because we're gonna do some pipes and inchworms with that roller. Let your foam roller get on the floor, elbows on, and you're going to point your toes towards each other, bend your knees, and then extend. Bend your knees and extend. Bend your knees and extend. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now rest for a moment. The next one we're going to do is inchworm corner to corner, so it's more obliques. You're going to take your legs out long. Your knees are going to go to the left corner of your towards your elbow, and then straighten. Go to your right. Go to your left. Go to your right. Go to your left. Go to your right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover, and I like to recover with the foam roller underneath my shins, so it's like an elevated child's pose. Low back decompresses. This time we're going to do plank with our forearms down, our legs long. We're going to take the inhale, lift up the hips like an upside down V. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Recover. Take a moment to stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to do a oblique pipe, so corner to corner pipe. Knees long, so let your elbows down, put your legs long, lift your hips up to the corner, and then go plank. Lift your hips to the corner, hips lift, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and rest. Good, really good job. All right, now let's do the other side of that body. If you'd like, take a sip. Your core roller's gonna be on this side, and we're gonna do belly down swan. The opposite side, and this is what a lot of people forget. They want to focus on the abs, just because you can't see your back, but the upper back is so important, and it complements the front side, so we always want to work in balance. And most of the time in life, the forward side is getting overworked, so the back side is also getting overstretched and weak. So this is super important for good posture. Press the hands, and when you have good posture, it's easier to have a good mood. It's easier to have good energy. Inhale, lift. and lower. Now I like to knife my hands towards the foam roller, and that helps to tell your serratus muscles near your shoulder blades to stabilize. Good, so just keep on going. Your elbows are fairly long here. Your neck is definitely clean and free of tension. Up and down, up and down. Just enjoy. Love these. A few more before we do some holds. Now we're going to stay up on this next and hold. 10. And rest. Let's do it again. Go up, hold. And rest. And go up and hold. 10. And rest. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I want to use the roller to stretch out some things, roll out some things. So let's put the elbow down. I'll just say the right elbow, but you know we're going to do both sides, so it doesn't matter if you're on the left. The top foot is going to help you take some weight off that IT. You're going to roll out towards the hip, and your hand could be here or here. You could be oriented up or down. There's so many right ways to do this, and really if you just notice what your body feels, you might feel like you have more tension somewhere. Usually around the hip though, there's going to be a lot of places. A lot of good places. So every time I turn, I'm getting a good place. If you have an exquisite point of pain, like a trigger point, that makes you feel like you would throw up or your knees would buckle if you were standing, you can sit on that for about 90 seconds and help change the state of that. Now usually rotating forward towards the floor and putting it near that hip is your TFL. Now tensor fascia lata often needs some help. That's the tension. Now keep the breath going. If you feel like you're holding your breath, just scan that and breathe. Now I'm going to go a little closer to the middle of that middle outer thigh. Going towards the knee, but just leave at least 2 inches. 5, 4, 3, good, Jean, 2. Now let's switch it up, other side, and take your hip down. Okay, let's get the hip first. Okay, roll out that hip. Notice if you roll back, what's it feel like? Do I need that? More forward. Breathing. 4. Going forward in that TFL. We'll do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just adjust whatever you need. Adjust your mat. Ooh. All right, let's hit the hip. So you're going to be on top of your roller now. Good, Rick. And then put your ankle on your thigh. And you can see right now I'm leaning back. Just see what happens. Do you feel that? If you need to change it up, you could get more on top of this. And open up that knee like a figure 4 and you feel more stretch, Betty, I think. Yeah. Ooh, you got something, Michelle. This is don't feel bad if you have some tension in here. This is a pretty common area to get some tension, but that's why we're taking care of it. And when it's tight, it can create some back pain. So this is really good too if you've been traveling, sitting a lot. You can feel those muscles on the side hip here really well, on the greater trochanter, or maybe you have more towards the sacrum. Back, more forward. Keep the breath fluid, and I'll just do about 10, counting. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it to the other. Ankle to thigh. Getting the attachment, getting all the greater trochanter. There should be something on that side hip. If not, move back or go forward. Just experiment. Back towards the ilium, the high part of the pelvis. Or maybe more forward. There's something on that sit bone. Ooh, a lot of good spots. Keep the breath going. Back and forth. Good. I'm hoping you feel some really good release because we did a lot on the side. We're doing a lot all around the hip. And you might also feel this in your back when you release. It might release your back. Good, Gina's getting ready to say, make sure to drink lots of water today. So we'll do that together in a moment. Roll out that hip. Roll out near that sit bone. Keep the breath going. 10, and feel free if you need to move a leg and just do something different. Oh, this, I want you to have just creative. I've got something right near the sit bone on that left side, so it's actually easier if I put my foot down. So just find it. What do you need? breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's take the lat. Oh, by the way, try this and just see, does it feel better? Ooh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good. Yeah, that's great. And we'll come up, yeah, let's do that for a little bit. So you feel how you can do this at any time. It's so nice. And just add a little. We're going to hit our foam roller on our lat, which is also really important for the back and the for the low back and for the shoulder. So find a side, take the foam roller right around where the lat is accessible, right here, and take your arm, that's like a pillow, roll it out. You can also roll back on your shoulder. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's, ooh, there's a spot. Ooh, if you have one, you can just sink on it. And try that other side. But if you move a little, it should feel a little easier. Ooh, that feels so much better, and I didn't even know it's tight. So sometimes you can just get it before it's an issue, which is what we want. Keep it at bay, and take this arm, it's like you're rolling on the back part of your scapula, or the back part of your lat, back part of your armpit. Back, try leaning, rotating, you'll find different areas. You can also feel the back of that shoulder. Sometimes there's on that back of that scapula. Good. Back. Rolling. Forward and back. Forward and back. 4. It's going to be so good for the shoulders, the posture, the back. And if you have a spot that's, especially tight, that trigger point, you can stay. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. Make sure you're not creating tension anywhere else. All right, let's just do a little stretch on that roller. Let everything go. A little shavasana. Arms open like a T or a yoga post. You can even make it a bound angle if you feel comfortable here. And just take 5 cycles of inhale and exhale here, letting go. Relaxing all the muscles so that you know how to consciously relax. And that's a good contrast to contraction, so that you have control over contraction or relaxation. Relax the hips, relax the shoulders, relax the face. Just enjoy that posture opener. And whenever you're ready, you can gently wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes and come back into a position that serves you. And just let your hands come to your heart and notice that sense of ease in your body. We're going to keep that sense of ease, and that way we notice when we accidentally overcontract our muscles in response to a stimulus in the environment that we perceive as stressful, and we let that tension go. And whenever you're ready, let yourself come back into the room. And with much care and gratitude, I hope your body feels so good. Thank you guys so much. Good job on those hips and shoulders. Bye.